What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Migz here, and today I bring you an updated Springans branded deck profile. As you can see, we got new support in Sprite Smashers. Before we get started, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Alright, let's get started off with the monsters. Alright, so here we are with the monsters. First, we play triple Springans kit. This guy, when it's normal or special summoned, you can add one Brandon Spell or Trap card from your deck to your hand, then return one card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. We play triple to maximize the searches, and it's also a Springans name, so you can use it to discard to activate the field spell to special summon and Xyz Springans from your extra deck, and also to level 4, so we can go into the rank 4 Springans. Then we play triple Fallen of Albaz. Nothing much to say about this. Standard in an Albaz deck, you play 3. Then we play double Springans Branga. All the Springans have the same effect to where you can attach itself to a Springans Xyz from your hand or graveyard. This one you can banish itself and another Springans monster to search any Springans card, so it's your searcher. Then we play 2 Springans Captain Sarkis. This one, when it's attached to Springans Xyz monster, that Xyz monster gains 500 attack. And then when Captain Sarkis is on the field, when an opponent activates a monster effect, you can detach an Xyz material from a Springans Xyz monster and negate that effect. So it's a pretty good removal and it's a big booty. Then we play double Effect Veiler. We play double Ghost Over. Some nice hand traps. Then we play double Tri-Brigade Mercurier. This is searchable with the Tri-Brigade extra deck monster, as you'll see later on. Then we play double Springans Brothers. This one, when it's sent from the field or deck to the graveyard, you can send another Springans to the graveyard, so you usually want to send Branga so you can search. Then we play double Springans Pedor. This one you contribute it and you can add one Springans monster in my graveyard and add it to my hand. Then we play one Springans Rocky. You can target, you contribute it and then target one Springans card as well. So this is the lineup for the monsters. Let's move on to the spells. We are with the spells. As you can see, we're playing new support. We play triple Sprite Smashers. This is support for Therion Sprites and Springans, but what we're using it for is we banish one Springans card from our hand, and then we can special summon a Springans monster from our deck. So it's just to special summon Springans kit, so we can search the branded spell card or any of the Springans monsters we need. Then of course this is a branded deck, so we play triple branded fusion. You don't need to know about this card, you already know what it does. Then we play triple Great Grand Sea Gold Gaganda. You discard one Springans monster and you can special summon one Springans Xyz monster from your extra deck. And then when an Springans Xyz monster leaves the field, you can target one monster your opponent controls and they can't attack. Then we play triple Springans Watch. This, if you have the field spell, you can search one Springans and then send one Springans to the graveyard, but this also searches the field spell, so it's double duty. Then we play triple Branded in High Spirits. This one, we reveal one monster in my hand, then send one level 8 or lower fusion monster from our extra deck with the same type. So in our deck we have machines and we have dragons as well, so we can send literally any of the branded fusions to our graveyard to activate their effects, but mainly we want to send the Sprint the Iron Dash Dragon to search or special summon a Springans monster. Then we play one Springans Booty. It's essentially another searcher for the field spell. Then we play one Branded in Red because the quick play fusion is always nice and to get back Fallen of Albaz to our hand. And then one Gold Sarcophagus to banish Tri-Brigade Mercurier. And then we can add one Fallen of Albaz or one monster that mentions it from my deck. So it's a searcher as well. That's it for the spells. Let's move on to the only trap we play. Alright, here it is, the only trap we play. Springans Blast. It's basically a negation. For every, if you control the Springans monster, you can target one monster zone your opponent controls, and they can't use it. If there's a monster there, you can negate their effect. And if you control a monster that lists Fallen of Albaz as a fusion, you can choose two. And that's it. Alright, here we are with the extra deck. We play triple Sprint the Air Dash Dragon. When it's face up on the field, you can move it columns, and then you can destroy all face up cards in that column. It's one Fallen of Albaz and a monster that was special summoned this turn. Then when it's sent to the graveyard, you can either add Fallen of Albaz or special summon it, or add or special summon a Springans. So this is our main target for Branded and High Spirits. That's why we play 3. We want to get the maximum search. Then we play double Albion the Branded Dragon. This is Fallen of Albaz and one light monster, which is why we play Ghost Ogre and Effect Bailer. This one, when it's summoned, you can activate the effect, perform a fusion summon by banishing the main material. So you usually want to banish itself and Fallen of Albaz from the grave to summon Mirror Jade. Then in the graveyard, you can activate the effect. You can add or set one branded spell or trap card from your deck. Then we play double Luberion, the Searing Dragon. That is one Fallen of Albaz and one Dark Monster. When it's summoned, you discard a card. Then you can return materials from your banished or graveyard to fusion summon a monster. So we have both types of fusion summoning. Then we play one Titaniclad the Ash Dragon. That is Fallen of Albaz and one monster with 2,500 or more attack. Then we play one Brigand the Glory Dragon. It is one level 8 or higher monster in Fallen of Albaz. And this one is able to search the Tri-Brigade Mercurier when it goes to the graveyard. Then we play double Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. It's one Link monster, XZ or Fusion monster, and Fallen of Albaz. So literally any extra deck monster. You can send one Fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, target one card your opponent controls, and banish it. It's a quick effect, but you can only use it once per turn. So if I use it on my turn, I can't use it on my opponent's. So, you know, all of our branded fusions are going to get their effects off. Then for the XZs, we play double Springans Merrymaker. When it is summoned, I can send a Springans from my deck to the graveyard. Then I can banish itself. So for protection and to activate the field spell. Then also if I banish it with 2 or more materials, I can send one of the fusion monsters in my extra deck to the graveyard. Then last but not least, double Springans Ship Exoflower. This guy's pretty neat. You can detach as many materials as you want. Then you choose one of your opponent's monster zones and you destroy that many cards as you detached adjacent to the monster zones. And then it can also banish itself. It's a quick effect. And it comes back at the end phase. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck. Let's get into some combos. Alright, here's the combo video and we're going first. So first we want to activate Gold Sarcophagus. We're going to banish the Tri-Brigade. Then the Tri-Brigade effects activate. Search Springans Kit. I'm going to activate Springans Booty, activates effect. Sending it to the graveyard to activate Springans, the Great Grand Sea Gold Gaganda for my deck automatically. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate Branded in High Spirits. So I reveal Springans Brothers. I will send Sprint the Iron Dance Dragon to the graveyard. Then if I wanted to, I could discard the revealed monster and add Fallen of Albaz, but I will not do that. I'm going to activate the effect of the Great Grand Sea Gold Gaganda. So I'm going to discard this. To special summon Exo Blower, Springans Brothers effects. Because I discarded from my hand, I can send another Springans from the deck to the grave. So I'm going to activate Bronga's effect. Gonna banish Branga and Brothers. To search for Springans Watch, I'm gonna activate Springans Watch. I can send one Springans from the deck to the graveyard and now one to my hand. So I'm gonna send one Springans Captain Sargus. Then I will add Springans Pedor to my hand. Then I still have not conducted my normal summon yet. So before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Captain Sargus Effect Engrave to attach. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Sprite Smashers, banishing my kit to special summon Captain Sargus. Now I have a negate. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate Springans Pedor's effect to attach itself. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep this in hand. Then end phase, my Iron Dash activates. I can special summon Springans Kit's effect. I search a branded card. I'm going to search Branded Fusion. And then I'm going to put Pedor back to the bottom. And that is your follow-up play. So here you have one negate, right? Then you can activate the effect of this to banish itself. Then Gokugan effects, I target one monster they can't attack, and I have 2 protections. And next turn I have Branded Fusion as a follow-up. And let's see what we draw. We draw on the field spell, but I can just go Branded Fusion and go into Albion the Branded Dragon, because I literally am gonna dump. So I'm gonna go Albion the Branded Dragon. I'm gonna dump Valor and Fallen of Albaz. Then I'm gonna go ahead and activate effect, banish Albaz, and this just for some nice blade. And now I have, and I forgot at the end phase, my Exo Blower would come back on after my opponent got the done turn. So yeah, that's a little combo for you guys. You know, I hope you guys like this deck. Just a reminder, if you XC summon, you cannot fusion summon on the same turn. So yeah, you might want to pick one or the other. But yeah, guys, that's my updated list. I definitely love this deck. It's so much fun. Definitely the lore and interaction is amazing. Once again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. It's your boy Migz signing off. Thanks again.